Hello and welcome to today's Essential Words. My name is Isolde Trachtenberg and I'm really grateful that you decided to stop by and join me. Today we're going to continue the deep dive, the where are we in finding our life's purpose idea. Okay, so if you've watched the episodes up to now, you know that we have looked at a number of different quadrants of the Ikigai concept, the concept from Japan about finding your life's purpose. And yesterday we talked about how to combine some of the quadrants. By the way, if you haven't seen the previous episodes on looking at all of the quadrants, please go ahead and find them on IGTV, on Instagram at /IsoldeT or youtube.com/user/IsoldeT. You can find them there, or facebook.com/IsoldeT speaker, so that you can find all of that and go in a row and find how to fill out the first part of all of this, which is the quadrants. Now let me show you my little handy dandy cheat sheet, if you will. The quadrants are what you love, what you're good at, what you can get paid for, and what the world needs, right? So that's what we're looking for when we're looking for all of this idea. Yesterday, we talked about combining some of the quadrants. So we're starting to sort of funnel down and narrow down into what is the appropriate thing for us, where we want to be and where we want to go. So what you love combined with what you're good at is your passion. That makes sense, I think. And then what you are good at and what you can get paid for is your profession, which is another one that's, I think, pretty self-explanatory. If you're good at it and somebody will pay you for it, then you could possibly do that as your life's work. Sure, why not? Yeah, this is a raw, real, and unedited show, and I forgot to put bug repellent on, so I'm going to be a very scratchy, itchy person at the end of this episode. So anyway, as part of all of this, what are we trying to achieve? We're trying to achieve this center point of Ikigai, of life's purpose. But right now, we've gone through yesterday and looked at these two. Now, I want to look at the other quadrants. What you love, what the world needs, and how you can get paid for it, and how to combine it all. So, if you are thinking about what you love, and the other day you did that, you came up with all of the things you love. For me, for example, I love music, I love speaking, I love meeting new people, I love communicating, I love teaching. Those are, I also love the environment, I love animals, I love travel, all of those things. Then, I want to look at what the world needs. And within all of what I can do, the other day we talked about this in the episode about what the world needs. Within what I can do, I can teach. That's one of the things that I'm gifted at, and I think the world needs education. But also the world needs clean water, clean air. It needs people to understand each other so that we can make better decisions. It needs open communication. It needs ready access to information and shelter and compassion and tolerance, right? So those are all things the world needs. Those are the things that would be on my list. You have made your own list. If you do that, if you combine what you love from your list to what the world needs, that's right there. See it? It's your mission. It's the mission. It's the North Star. It's the what is it that gets you up in the morning? The thing that you want to do more than anything else in the world. So the commonalities between what you love and what the world needs, I want you to go ahead and find them in your list. See what they are and start notating them down so that you're kind of making, again, we're funneling down into that essence. And for me, my mission between what I love and what the world needs is to teach people how to communicate with one another, how to really understand each other, listen to each other, and how to feel like they're speaking from within and being heard, and also how to build those skills so that they understand each other. As part of the mission, I'll be honest, is to teach people about voice and singing, because I think singing and vocalizing is our birthright. So that's part of my mission too. Luckily, I think the world does need that. I think the world needs even more exposure to art and beauty and music. So that's part of my mission, and it works. Depending on what you think the world needs, you will figure that part out. Now, the next thing is what the world needs versus, or not versus, but combined with what you can get paid for. And that one, if you do combine that, is your vocation. Now, it's interesting to me that, oh, I'm all sweaty. It's interesting to me that profession and vocation are both on this in this concept, because it seems like profession and vocation are synonyms, like they are almost the exact same thing. I think that profession is the actual sort of, I'm qualified to do this, I've educated myself to do this, and vocation is almost, what is your calling? What are you called to do? How are you actually going to do the process of doing the work? And when you're combining those lists, for me, it's being a teacher. It's being a guide to others as much as possible in a fun and exciting, engaging, authentic way to help them find their voice and live their dreams. Whether it's through speaking or singing, to help us be more of a team, to help us have our own voice, and to help my students speak from their truth, speak from their heart, and also build those skills, again, to listen and understand each other, to have empathy, and to be authentic while they're doing it. So that's my vocation. For you, you're going to have something else on your list entirely, because you're good at different things than I am. So combine those lists together and start again funneling down. Now, once you do that, you will have your passion, your mission, your vocation, and your profession, and those four are the next part of what we're trying to do. I'm going to eventually tomorrow talk to you about the pitfalls about this, because there's something here that you need to know about. Sometimes you have 3 of the quadrants but not 4. And not having the 4th quadrant becomes important because there are drawbacks to having most of them, but not all of them. We're going to talk more about that tomorrow. In the meantime, if you have not yet done the individual quadrants, what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for, as well as finding your missions now, your mission, your passion, your profession, your vocation, go ahead and do that, because tomorrow we finish up, we go through the pitfalls, the potential issues with having most but not all, and then we narrow down, we hone down into that essence and find your life's purpose. I'd love to hear from you. If you are enjoying these episodes, please comment and let me know, because I'm here to help you as much as possible. And if there's something about this that is unclear, let me know that too, because the more I know, the more I'll be able to customize it for what you need. And also, I'd just love to hear from you. What are you doing right now to further this idea of your life's purpose? What are your challenges? What are you most struggling with as you're trying to do this? This is important stuff, and we all deserve to live our life's purpose, but we don't all know how to get there. So drop me a line, comment, DM. I'd love to hear about it. Until tomorrow, this is Isolde Trachtenberg, and I send you all my love.